In a narrow alley of Varanasi, where the holy river Ganga whispers ancient stories, was born a boy named Arun Mishra. His first cries echoed through a one-room house shared with 5 other family members. His father, Devendra Mishra, sold chai near a sea ghat, while his mother, Kamla, stitched clothes for the local temple priests. They were poor, but proud, holding on to dignity with every breath. Arjun's childhood was marked by hunger, not just for food, but for change. He wasn't like the other children. While they played with broken toys in the alleys, Arjun would sit by the ghat steps listening to travelers, wondering about the world beyond the river. Arjun studied at a government school where benches were broken and chalk was a luxury. But he never missed a day. He would help his father serve tea at dawn and then sprint to school with his books wrapped in plastic to avoid rain. Teachers noticed his spark early on. He asked questions others were too shy to ask. He wasn't a topper in marks, but he topped in curiosity. One teacher, Mrs. Roy, gave him her old smartphone to help him access educational YouTube videos. Arjun devoured them like treasure. He watched lectures on space, mathematics, history, and storytelling. He even taught himself basic coding using free apps. When Arjun was 14, his father slipped and fractured his hip. The tea stall closed. Money stopped. The family survived on Kamla's stitching, but the income wasn't enough. Arjun took up evening jobs, delivering tiffins, helping at grocery stores, and tutoring younger kids. Yet, he never gave up on school. He would study past midnight, sometimes lying on the roof under the stars. He told himself, "These stars shine for me too." At 16, he topped the state board exams with a borrowed pen and second-hand books. His results shocked everyone. With the help of his school, Arjun applied for a national-level scholarship and secured a seat at a prestigious engineering college in Pune. He traveled with a plastic suitcase, 800 Indian rupees in his pocket, and dreams that weighed far more. In Pune, the world was different. Students wore branded clothes, spoke fluent English, and lived lives Arjun had only seen in movies. He was intimidated, laughed at, even mocked for his accent. But he stayed quiet and observed. Instead of fighting to fit in, he fought to rise above. He visited libraries when others went to cafes, recorded lectures, and studied from dawn to dusk. He saved every penny, shared rooms with 3 other students, and ate the cheapest meals available. In his 3rd year, Arjun built a solar-powered water purifier as part of a college project. His innovation won a startup contest hosted by an environmental NGO. He used the prize money of 50,000 Indian rupees to launch a small initiative, Jal Vikas. His mission was clear: create low-cost, sustainable water purification solutions for rural India. He traveled to villages on weekends, listened to their problems, and returned to his hostel with muddy shoes and shining ideas. By graduation, Jal Vikas had provided clean water to 50 villages and caught the attention of a social impact fund. Arjun received his first round of funding, Indian rupee 10 lakhs. He moved to Delhi with 2 volunteers and began working out of a tiny rented room. He didn't care about offices or designations. He cared about results. He personally delivered the first 100 water purifiers. He talked to school principals, panchayat leaders, and health workers. Word spread. Media began covering his story. From poverty to purity, the boy bringing clean water to Bharat, read a headline. He was invited to give TEDx talks. Universities called him for lectures. At 24, he was featured in Forbes India's 30 Under 30. Success had finally arrived, but with it came pressure. Investors pushed for rapid scaling. Arjun hired a team, leased an office, and expanded to 7 states in a year. Orders flooded in. But in the rush to grow, systems began to slip. A batch of faulty filters caused contamination in a village school. The media, once his cheerleader, turned against him. Headlines screamed, "Startup heroes' water purifiers cause sickness." Arjun publicly apologized and took full responsibility. But behind the scenes, he was devastated. Some funders backed out. His team fractured. His own co-founder left the company, citing disagreements on direction. Broken, Arjun moved back to Varanasi. His room in Pune was gone. His office, shut. All he had left was guilt and silence. For weeks, he walked aimlessly along the Ghats, revisiting the very steps where his journey began.